Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, DestroyYesterday Gaming here, your host DestroyYesterday. Today I'm going to go over electricity, power, basic guide to that, kind of help you learn how to use that at your base right off the bat, as it took me a little bit of time before I kind of understood what was going on. Kind of give you a little rundown of how all that works and what doesn't for your base, because it can be pretty confusing at the start. So at first, when you first start, you're going to get a notification that says, hey, the base needs power now, and it's going to send you over here to the log. It'll be in secondary missions. I've already done it, so mine's not there, but it'll say like power and electricity or something down here, and give you a rundown of what you need to do to get them. The first step will be to go here. You'll go here, you'll click buildable technology. It'll take you straight to that in here. As you can see right here, it has battery, solar panel, and stuff. You'll have to buy them with the salvaged data. As you can see here, this one needs 5. And you're going to need about 30 to 40 salvage data total to get everything. Now, if you're wondering what salvage data is, it's that little Wi-Fi signal right here on your visor scanner. That will tell you where they are. So you highlight those, run over there, unget it, and then you can go buy them. Now you'll see though in here there's only a couple things. The rest of them are in the Nexus. If you're not sure what the Nexus is, it's the new space anomaly in space. All you have to do is fly into space and summon a space anomaly like you normally would summon your freighter or your ship. You summon that in, fly in, and the vendors up the stairs, and I believe it's to the right after you go through the doors, have them, the construction one. So you buy them there. And they usually are about 10 salvage data per thing at the Nexus. They're a little bit more expensive. So you got those. Once you get those, there's different versions of them. So you'll go in here, go to Power and Industry, go to Power. First one is the Biofuel reactor. Now, this is the simplest one. This one uses carbon for power. Not your best option if you already have a bunch of stuff, but it's very good if you're brand new, because it'll take any amount of carbon to run. How much it takes to fill the whole thing is 3,600 carbon. So the nice thing about this update now is you can store 10,000 in one little thing. So see, I got 10,000 in right here. So that makes it a lot easier since it's so expensive to run. I would not recommend doing that unless you're brand new and you have nothing else. The next best is solar panels with batteries. So if we run over here, show you kind of how the solar panels work, because as you guessed it, solar panel does not collect energy if it's at night, because there's no sun. So when you put one of these down, since I'm in the day right now, you're going to see it open. So it's going to open. It's generating right here. It says 50 kPs. But I only have 7 minutes left of daylight remaining on this. So the way you do this is you put a whole bunch of them down, and then you put a battery next to it. After you do that, you got to put some wires down. Connect the wires. And you'll see here it's starting to store that energy. Now you can connect the solar panel and the battery to something, and it will still store energy while it's getting it and giving you power to whatever you've connected it to. So that's cool. Now at night though, the solar panels are gonna close again, but the battery will still have all your power, and thus continue to charge your base at night. Now here it tells you how long it has until it's fully charged. So as we know, there's only 7 minutes left of daylight, it's not going to charge fully. So with just one, if I put more, then it'll charge quicker. So let's put another one out. Hold on. Let me craft 2 more of these. Alright, so I put another one out. Got the wires, connect it, Now it's charging even faster. So see, the charge rate went up and the charge time went way down, twice as fast. So that's some way you can do it as well. Alright, so that's a pretty good way if you don't have the ability to get the electromagnetic way to charge them. And that is right here. You'll see I have a bunch over here. Now, these give me a ton of power. I got 1320 kp, and I've only used about half of it right now. So I'm totally good. You'll see though over here, it tells me the hotspot and what it is. So when you finally get everything, and part of the quest will tell you to activate your analysis visor, you'll have to build the survey device. It might take you a bit because there are some things you need that you won't have until a while into the game, or you're going to have to buy them. So, but once you get it, it's amazing. The way to activate it, at least on PS4, you can see here at the bottom, it says click the right analog, the D-pad to the right. So see, it tells me, oh, there's something close, 27 away. Now, the way to find it is you'll see it's beeping. It'll make a beeping noise. So if I'm looking this way, with them both beeping, that means that's straight ahead. If I turn, it looks like it's telling me it's more to the left. So you'll follow those, and so it says analyzing. You have to be right on top of it. Once it's done analyzing, you'll see over there on the left, it says I have potential B, and it gives me 22,000 kPs per electromagnetic reactor. Now, the other ones you can find are minerals and gas clouds down here in the middle. I can't really point to them, but you see how it says the lightning bolt. There's also a mine there and a cloud. That'll give you minerals, mine minerals. This isn't really for power, but mineral extractor, you can put these down and it'll extract whatever you want it, gold, silver, copper. And then you can supply it to a supply depot via your pipes all the way back to your base. So these can be, 500 U away, and you can run it all the way back to your base. So that's actually pretty cool. You won't have to run all the way over there to get it. So that's really nice. So keep track though of how much kPs your base is using. So right now I'm only using 700, like I said before, out of 1320. The more I add to it, the more that's going to go up. If you overgo that limit, nothing will work because you've overloaded the circuit. Each thing in a base takes a certain amount of kP. So for instance, a circular room, I figured a circular room only takes 10 kPs with nothing in it. So the more stuff you put in it, the more it's going to take. When you run a wire, right here you see I have a wire running to my base. It will charge everything inside of it, as long as it's connected. As you see here, all these are connected. If you choose to build a base with these things, you're going to have to run wires to every individual thing. Pretty annoying, which is why I'm not doing that, because I don't want to. Because it just takes forever and tons and tons of wires. So the simplest way is to just build cuboid rooms everywhere. Yes, they're more expensive than just a carbon board, but they're worth it. And you can see here, everything inside of it is being charged because it's hooked. So all of my biodomes and everything, and it'll even work your storage containers. See, these are online right now. So that's really nice, because then you don't, but the downside is you have to have everything connected to it, so you can't, have like a couple buildings spread out. But it's a pretty simple price you have to pay in order to get everything running and not have to worry about running all over the place. So that's really nice. So if you choose to do that, I feel like that's the best option, but obviously if you can't find an electromagnetic spot, then that's not going to really be an option for you. So you'll have to use the solar panels, which is not bad. Solar panels work. If you have a bunch of them, you should be good at night with batteries. So the wires are pretty simple to attach. You can go scroll to them. You can also hold, at least for the delete button in PS4, it's L2. You hold the delete button and highlight the wires. Simple, quick, get to it type thing. Wires can go through anything. They can go through walls, through items, through the terrain, just about anything, in order to make it easier to charge things. Now you can get fancy with it and put it underneath and through walls so you don't see them, so it doesn't look tacky. But that's about it. So I hope that makes it a little bit easier for you to figure out how those work. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Just make sure that you always keep track of how much power is being used. So if you put something down and you continue to go build, go look, go hold square over it, at least for PS4, and look at how much is being used. You can kind of gauge if you need to build another solar panel or battery or electromagnetic generator or anything. So, good to keep track. But that's all for now, guys.